Alright, guys, since I've already done my re-review on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Alice in Wonderland, Shrek 2, and Moulin Rouge and Cinderella, well, I've decided to do a re-review on another Disney princess movie, but this time it's on Disney's Sleeping Beauty, so please enjoy. Start the intro. Hi guys, this is Jonathan, the Disney and Tom and Jerry fan 2020 here, and today I am going to re-review on Disney's Sleeping Beauty that came in the year of 1959. So basically, what the plot is about, after so many years of being childless, the king and queen had a beautiful baby girl. And then everybody comes to rejoice the birth of a newborn princess. And then the three good fairies come and gives the newborn princess very special gifts. When it was Merryweather's turn, I believe who is a blue fairy, Maleficent comes. They were appalled and disgusted of her being here. And Merryweather says to her that she wasn't invited. And that put Maleficent in a very awkward situation. So what did Maleficent do? She put a curse on this newborn, saying when she turns 16, she will prick her finger and then she'll die. Then the queen becomes horrified because of what Maleficent had done to her in the future. But then Merryweather then fixes it, saying that she will not die, but be she will be sleeping instead, and saying that true love's kiss the spell will break. And then later on, after 16 years, she grew up to be a very beautiful and warm-hearted princess. And and of course her name was Princess Aurora. And Aurora goes out to pick some berries while the good fairies plan to make a very special birthday party for her. She goes into the forest where she meets those forest animals and befriends them too. She also meets a handsome prince named Prince Philip, and they sing the song Once Upon a Dream, and Aurora promised Philip that to meet her in the house of hers. Back at the Aurora's house with the good fairies, they had to tidy up everything because things weren't working as well. So what do? They fixed everything, they Flora had made the cake, and there was this one scene where she tried to make this dress, but Meriwether said didn't like the dress being pink, so she wanted it to be blue. And then they had a little bit of argument of whatever color it's gonna be. And then things had turned into a disaster again with the but with the dress. But then they heard Princess Aurora coming, and they had to hide. And they fixed one fairy made it pink, but the other one made it blue. When Princess Aurora came back home, she was she was delighted with that surprise, but when she told the good fairies about Prince Philip, they weren't too happy about that. They were pretty shocked, actually. So they tell Princess Aurora that they're gonna take her back home with her parents, saying that she'll never meet Prince Philip ever again. And that made Aurora very upset. So she goes into her room crying, and the good fairies felt very bad. And then later on, they took her back home, but trying to make her feel better about being a princess. But instead, she felt worse and began to cry again. The good fairies just left her to cry for a little bit because they felt terrible. But then Aurora then Aurora stops crying and goes to this green light thing, I believe. She follows it, and then she sees a spinning wheel, and she touches it, and then all of a sudden she doesn't die, but she falls asleep. So yeah, she's not dead. Because Meriwether had had made a wish for her, had made a future for her with the true love's kiss. So obviously she's not dead. So yeah. They were very heartbroken that Sleeping Beauty had touched the spinning wheel and pricked herself with her fingers. Now she's sleeping in this beautiful coffin until the the curse is broken, and the spell too. So in order for them to not find out that she's dead, they use the sleeping magic to make them all fall asleep until the spell is broken. Prince Philip arrives in Aurora's house, but then he's been captured by Maleficent. The good fairies try. Then the good fairies finds Prince Philip, and then they they get out this um prisons. Sorry guys, they get out this prison saying that he was locked in, and yeah, the three good fairies finds Prince Philip, and they get out his prison saying Prince Philip, it's up to him to fight against Maleficent. Then Maleficent turned into a dragon, and then there, and then a fierce dragon, and then the good fairies uses Prince Philip's sword to kill the dragon. And then Maleficent eventually dies. So then Prince Philip then goes up to the and then sees Sleeping Beauty in her coffin sleeping, and he kisses her, and then Sleeping Beauty, also known as Aurora, wakes up, and then she smiles at him, and the good fairies were overjoyed that the spell was broken. And and in the end, Princess Aurora and Prince Philip had a romantic dance together, and the Queen and King were very blessed with Aurora. And the most interesting thing is that in the end, Princess Aurora's color changes from pink to blue, and they live while Aurora and Philip are dancing together, and that's basically what the plot is for the entire film. Yes, and they live happily ever after too. And that's basically what the plot is for the entire film is. What do I think about this film? It's a great classic. I mean, the animation is very beautiful. The characters are really likable, and Maleficent was a great villain, and the songs were lovely as well. And what else? I thought the plot was interesting as well. So yeah, I like the song Once Upon a Dream. That's a really, really gorgeous song. I mean, such a beautiful song to listen to. Oh my gosh. And the characters are very likable, and what else? I thought everything about this movie really worked, and it's one of those great Disney princess films that I like. I mean, the animation is very beautiful, the plot is interesting, the characters are likable, the ending was heartwarming, and I thought everything about this movie really worked. So above all, do I have anything negative to say about this film? Honestly, not really. I don't have anything negative to say about it. So, for my final rating for Sleeping Beauty, I give this movie a 7 out of 7. Outstanding film. There you have it, folks, my re-review on Sleeping Beauty. Thank you for watching this video once again. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to me. This is Jonathan, the Disney and Tom and Jerry fan 2020 here, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. And I'll see you guys later.